think it's day 52. I left camp at 8:30. I timed myself to see how long it would take to pack up. It took me 40 minutes, which seems like a really long time. The first section is kind of rolling hills, which is nice, but then the second section, when it's supposed to be like 80 out, looks like straight up a mountain. So my goal was to get to the shelter because that's 8.8 miles. What is biting me? But we'll see with this heat. We are at Devil Fort Gap. That's 2.7 from Flint Mountain, which is where we ended yesterday. This doesn't look like a very shady area down there. Cross over this road. Jump over a fence. I don't know if that means we're in private property now. There's a sign for Happy Nomads Hiker House, which I think is back by Hot Springs. Yeah. And then Laurel Hostel, which is not on Gut Hook, far out. Here we are. I like that the sign is way far away from the path. So Hogback Ridge Shelter is the one that I would like to get to at least. 6.1 miles away. We're gonna go over this thing, and then there's a really big mountain. Couple more signs for Laurel Hostel. This one says $20 a night. This one says $25 a night. Stupid bugs. It's 100 yards that way. Oh, that one went right in my mouth. I was hoping there would be like a flat spot where I could sit, but I guess not. I mean, I guess I could sit in this path and just move if someone comes. Pretty sure this is all from today. I don't know what's biting me, but it does not care about the bug spray. There's some on this one too. This is the bug spray I have. It says it's Picardin. Bought that from the NOC, so I was hoping it was a good brand, but I'm like taking showers and that stuff, and it's like that stuff on my leg, that's from today. That wasn't there last night. But this mountain is, from here until the next gap is 4.6 miles. So it's going to be a very long up. It's probably just going to get hotter. Maybe at a higher elevation it won't be so hot. I'm going to have to see how I feel by the time I get up there. I might have to, depending on how hot it is, I might set up my hammock somewhere and just chill for a bit. But usually when I sit down for a break, I get really antsy and I'm like, I gotta go. Even when it's super hot and gross and I'm being eaten alive. Probably can't see it, but there's a deer just up there. I don't know where, oh, there it is. Maybe be able to see it running away. There's a couple more grave sites just off the trail. Here's Joe Riddle. May 16, 1871, July 9th, 1967. There's one over here. Dorothy Plensley, May 2nd, 1865, April 30th, 1965. So here's kind of what I'm going up right now. This is the shelter that I was at, and then this was nice going down. Now I am approximately here, and the top is like 2 miles away. It's probably about noon, so it's just going to keep getting hotter. It says there's a campsite up at the top. If I can get up that far, I can chill there for a little bit. There's a nice waterfall at this water crossing. And some of these bugs. This is the same stream, but a little further up. I think this is the last official water source until the top. This is a little better, not quite so steep. Still going up, obviously. But at least it's more gentle now. We're not at the top yet, but there's almost a view here. I think there's still like a mile or something. There's a little view in between these two peaks up here. I'm moving it like slightly faster than 1 mile per hour right now. That's the view over there, and then this is the little campsite on far out. It's taken me 5.5 hours to go 5.8 miles. So there's 3 point something to the next one. I can't remember how far away it is. It was 8 something. This is Rice Gap, which means there's 1.2 miles to the shelter. I don't know what time it is. It's probably like 2. We've made it to the shelter turnoff. Flint Mountain is 8.8 back. It's after 4 o'clock. I don't really feel like climbing that today, but maybe after a break I'll keep going. Probably not, because I have to find a stealth spot somewhere. And with my luck, it wouldn't be a good area for camping. This is the shelter. The bear cables are there. Water is 0.3 down there. I think I'm gonna hate myself for doing this, but I'm going to keep going. According to Far Out, there's a campsite 0.5 from here. I don't know if it's good for hammocks, but I would really like to get closer to 10 miles today. This is that campsite. It doesn't look very good for hammocks because there's a kind of drop off over here. Not like a drop off, but it's a hill. And I hate sitting up on hills. These 2 trees here would be good, except this one's dead. And this tree is also a little suspicious. So I guess I'm gonna keep walking and hope I find something better, or just go off into the woods. There's another camping area at High Rock. This one looks more promising. Might try to walk down the trail a little bit just to see if there's anything back here that I like. Because that tree looks a little scary. But it's also braced on the other one. So I'm gonna stay in this spot. I walked down there and it's literally just a rock with kind of an overview. I did 9.4 miles today from Flint Mountain to High Rock. Very, very hot. And I brought 3 liters of water up with me because I knew there wasn't going to be any water up here. So I'm probably going to try and set up between these 2 trees because this one looks pretty braced. I don't know what's going on here, but I'm just gonna hope that there's not a horrendous thunderstorm that comes through tonight. So I've got this Thai kitchen spring onion. That's 170 calories. And then these plant crumbles. These are both from the Outfitter. This was $7 and 90 calories per serving. This was like $2 or something. $1.49. I'm gonna mix these together and then probably eat a bagel, and that'll be dinner. These are the instructions. It says stir crumbles into 2 cups of water, add seasoning, and then heat oil, and then add crumbles and water to pan. I'm gonna boil 2 cups of water and then put them in my whatever the backpacking meal bag is, along with the cup for the noodles, and see how that turns out. It might be a little soupier than it's supposed to be, but it was supposed to be 1 cup for the noodles and then 2 cups and boil with the crumbles, but I didn't do that. I haven't tasted it yet, so here we go. The noodles don't appear to be cooked all the way, but it does taste good, so if I can find these things later, then I might make them again. I think I'm going to be alone tonight, which is good because I'm kind of all peopled out, being at the shelter and the hostel. So, just need to find a good tree for my Ursack, and that'll be it for tonight. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.